we actually work with interns, getting an internship. It's super. Fordham is 60, I think, but they're going to be right there. They're Lincoln Center's right there. If you're walking down the school, Jack can say Jack said it was right up there. No, Jack is Jack.
Good afternoon. I'd like to start by noting that today's ceremony is being streamed for friends and family who could not attend in person. We welcome everyone joining online. We'll begin in a moment with the procession of seniors, followed by faculty and administrators. And to those who are online live stream watching, you may lose the audio during the procession, but it should return once everyone is in their seats. Again, a word of welcome to the award ceremony of the Gabelli School of Business at the Lincoln Center campus for the class of 2026. I'm Vin DiCola. I serve as Assistant Dean for the Undergraduate Business Program at Lincoln Center, and I would like to thank all of the faculty and administrators for joining us this afternoon. Now we are honored to have with us Dr. Jennifer Campbell, the Assistant Vice President and Dean of Students, who I am pleased to invite forward to lead us in an opening prayer.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. If we can quietly sit and put ourselves in a set of reverence and graceful presence of God. Loving and gracious God, we give you thanks for the gift of life, for the blessing of community, and for the privilege of gathering together for this special occasion. Today, we celebrate the achievements of these outstanding students and graduates of Fordham University Gabelli School of Business. We thank you for the knowledge, wisdom, and experiences they have gained throughout their journey. This moment represents the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and growth. Years marked by challenge and accomplishment, sacrifice and joy, learning, and transformation. We are grateful for your presence in guiding each person to this day. We give thanks for the families, friends, faculty, staff, and mentors whose love, encouragement, and support have helped shape these graduates along the way. As these graduates prepare to begin new chapters in their lives, whether entering careers, pursuing advanced study, or embracing new opportunities, we ask for your continued guidance and protection. Grant them wisdom in their decision-making, courage in moments of uncertainty, and resilience in times of challenge. Inspire them to use their education, talents, and leadership to serve others, pursue justice, and contribute meaningfully to the common good. May they lead with integrity, compassion, and humility. Help them to remain grounded in their values, confident in their abilities, and open to continual growth and discernment. Bless them with hope as they step into the future with eager hearts and bold vision. May the lessons learned at Fordham continue to guide them, and may they always seek truth, act with purpose, and strive to make a positive impact in the world. Keep them safe in your loving care. Study in times of difficulty and grateful in times of success. May their lives reflect kindness, wisdom, and service to all those they encounter. We ask all of this in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Dean Campbell. And now we will hear from a member of the class of 2026. This student has excelled academically, finishing among the top 10 students in the class. Even before coming to college, she learned discipline and adaptability as a professional ballerina. This has translated well to her work and studies in finance at Fordham across fields such as REITs and blockchain. She gravitates towards leadership roles, but her easygoing personality combined with her work ethic make her an ideal team member in any collaborative project. She has been very involved in school activities as a producer of podcasts for the Fordham Observer and as the founder of the Blockchain and FinTech Club here at Fordham. And so, to say a few words to her classmates and on behalf of her classmates, I invite forward your valedictorian, Nelly Podakshik.
Thank you, Father Vin, for the kind introduction. I woke up this morning and I checked Blackboard like I always do. I checked if there was an assignment due, if an exam was graded, all of that. But the only notification that I had was that Panapto would be down for planned maintenance on Friday at 4 a.m. So as a disclaimer, don't go on Panapto tonight, it won't work. I've always been extremely type A. If you've ever worked with me on a group project, you unfortunately know this already. I send Google Calendar invites for hangouts and study sessions and then force you to press the accept. I plan everything. And I think the past few days leading up to graduation, I realized something a little terrifying. I cannot plan out the rest of my future on a Google Calendar. A phrase I saw somewhere, aka on TikTok, is that you need a compass, not a calendar, or a compass, not a map. The idea is that you don't need to know exactly how to get somewhere. You just need to know the general direction and let the experiences around you shape the path as you go. Thankfully, the past 4 years gave us a lot to help us navigate. It happened in the classes we took, slowly figuring out what interested us and what didn't. In financial management, we learned the principles of finance, and it was also the first time we heard the question, walk me through a DCF. I know some finance majors just got a jump scare. In business communications, we learned how to present, and we're told not to memorize our consulting cup speeches, but we all did so either way. In strategy, we learned how businesses make decisions, and also how to read a 30-page case 10 minutes before class. Outside of the classroom, there was also the in-between moments, when we lingered outside of the SL hallways because we didn't want the conversation to end, or squeezing into the Lowenstein elevators and holding our breaths to fit, or going to the law library for the nicer study rooms, only to be kicked out of said study rooms by the law students, which probably says a bit about my friend group. Independently, maybe those moments didn't mean much, but together, they slowly moved the needle of our compass and showed us the path forward. An email Steve Jobs wrote to himself near the end of his life said the following: I grow little of the food I eat, I do not make any of my own clothing, I speak a language I did not invent. I love and admire my species, and am totally dependent on them for my life and well-being. Sent from my iPad. That part's kind of sick. One of the greatest builders spent his last days thinking about not what he made, but everything and everyone he was made of. In other words, we did not get here alone. So, thank you to the professors for guiding and challenging us, Father Vin and the whole administrative staff for facilitating an environment where all this could happen, and to our parents and families for supporting us. Most importantly, thank you to each other. We have the gift of being a small class size where every single person in this room has crossed paths with each other at least once. Through group projects with long-dead group chats, to shenanigans and general tomfoolery I cannot include in this speech, every single person in this room has influenced someone else here, knowingly or unknowingly. Graduation is often framed as the start of a brand new chapter, or the last few moments before entering the real world. But I think the last 4 years showed us that it's something different. We learned that we're not only capable of change, but also owning that change. And maybe in 6-7 years, the path will look completely different than what we have in mind stepping out of this room today. Maybe in 50 years, the same. But at least for now, we leave Fordham knowing how to adapt, stay open, and move forward. You just need to know the general direction and let the experiences around you shape the path as you go. So, congratulations to the class of 2026.
Great job, Nelly. You will no doubt continue to keep a pretty full calendar, but I'm just as certain that your compass is pointing you in the right direction. And now I'm honored to call forward the Dean of the Gabelli School of Business, Dean Lerzan Aksoy.
Thank you so much, Father Vin. Nelly, you're a tough act to follow. I don't know. And I appreciated your comments about living by your calendar, because I do the same. I, too, want to say a very, very warm welcome to all of you who are in this room. You know, obviously, our students, our faculty, our staff, and loved ones and family members. It is such an honor to celebrate our exemplary Gabelli School of Business class of 2026. Each person that we will be recognizing today has demonstrated excellence in so many different ways that have stood out to our faculty, to our staff, and of course, to your families. And we are just so proud of you. Let's give them a big hand again. Yeah. This is one of my favorite times in the academic year where there are so many celebrations. And it's a reminder of how incredible our students are here at the Gabelli School of Business. And it also makes clear that year after year, that our best days are actually ahead of us because we have leaders like you showing the way. So I spent some time thinking about what I want to leave with you, the thoughts I wanted to leave with you today. And I thought I would share with you two things. The first, the world that you're stepping into is going to test you. It's going to test your patience, it's going to test your confidence, and at times it will test your character. And there will be moments when you see other people cutting corners where they abandon their honesty, their integrity, and their decency for either personal or financial gain. And you yourself might find yourself doubting yourself. Am I doing the right thing? Please don't. Please do not doubt yourself. Maya Angelou once said, success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. And I love that quote because it reminds us that success is more than about what we achieve, but it's also about who we become in the process. I have no doubt that if you keep pushing forward, if you refuse to quit and work hard like you did right here, and stay true to your values and to your own life, you will win. And you will forge a path forward for others to follow. So continue to be your best self in everything you do. Bring your best self to your work. Bring your best self to your hunger for new knowledge. And bring your best self to your vision of the world that you would like to see built. My second thought that I want to leave you with. Bring your best self also to those people who love and support you. Don't make the mistake of giving everything to your career and leaving those who love you with what's left over. The people in your lives who truly love us regardless of how our day went. It is those relationships that will sustain you and help you throughout life's journey, the tough parts and the good parts. So I want to say on behalf of the Gabelli School of Business, I extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you on this tremendous recognition you are receiving today, on your graduation, and of course, a remarkable job well done. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and continuing our celebration. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Thank you, Dean Aksoy, for those insightful and inspiring words. And now we wish to begin by acknowledging some of the many accomplishments of the class of 2026. First, we recognize students who've been invited and have chosen to become members in one or more of the academic honors societies. Omicron Delta Epsilon is an international honors society recognizing outstanding scholastic achievements in the field of economics. As I call your name, would these three seniors please stand and remain standing? Rachel Kim, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, and Jean-Michel Scognamiglio. You may be seated. Alpha Mu Alpha is a prestigious honor society established in 1981 by the American Marketing Association to recognize outstanding academic achievements in marketing. As I call your name, would these two seniors please stand to be recognized? Tiffany Johnson, Flora Lynn. Beta Gamma Sigma is the exclusive business honor society which recognizes academic excellence in business studies. As I call your name, would these 8 seniors please stand and remain standing? Elisa Bartolemi, Seheng Sai, Angela Chen, Alex Clarkin, Dev Jariwala, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, Nelly Podakshik, John Michele Scognamiglio. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest, largest, and most selective honor society for all academic disciplines. As I call your name, would these 4 seniors please stand and remain standing? Rafi Chirinian, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, Gian Michele Scognamiglio, Allison Yee. Alpha Sigma Nu is the honor society of Jesuit universities, which recognizes students who excel in scholarship, loyalty, and service, and who, we hope, will promote these same nation values all through their lives. As I call your name, would these 5 seniors please stand and remain standing? Angela Chen, Alex Clarkin, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, Divya Narain, John Michele Scognamiglio. I think we need to say fa bene. We also wish to acknowledge that several members of the senior class were nominated by their peers and by Fordham staff for Senior Leadership Awards. These awards recognize involvement in school clubs and events and service to the university community. These awards were distributed at a dinner on April 27th. We are very proud that this year, 17 members of the Gabelli School class of 2026 were nominated for their school leadership. Please stand and be recognized. Sabrina Chu, Brandon Eigen, Aiden Engelman, Alay Faris, Upama Hassan, Uk Hassana, Rachel Kim, Divya Narain, Nelly Podakshik, Maggie Resnick, Bella Reether, Caroline Schladenhoffen, Nishka Singh, Ava Stanzo, Christian Wong, Kyle Yang, and Luis Lopez, Jr. Now, I know you all have your eyes on those colorful cords. But before we get to those, we have one more very special recognition to make. This is also an award which has already been presented, and it is one which is national in scope. Poets and Quants is one of the premier ranking agencies in the field of business schools, and the Gabelli School is proud to be ranked by Poets and Quants number 29 nationally among business schools, number 24 for undergraduate academic programs, and number 16 for undergraduate career placements. Poets and Quants has also named some 100 students from around the country as among the best and brightest in the class of 2026. Recipients are selected based on academic excellence, extracurricular leadership, personal character, and overall impact on their school program. We are proud that a member of the Lincoln Center class of 2026 has received this honor. I recall seeing this particular student. I don't recall seeing this particular student today, so I'm wondering if he's here. I recall seeing this particular student in their very first semester of college frequenting what was then known as our social collaboratory, and which has since expanded and transformed into the Responsible Business Center. I knew right off that this student was going to be a leader with principle, with purpose, and driven by a big heart. The student engages in work for those in need as an intern at LSA Family Health Services in East Harlem, putting their business skills to work for the good of others. But it is by no means sentiment alone which is driving this student. In addition to strong beliefs and laudable values, this is a person of great intellect who works hard, as demonstrated by achieving a perfect 4.0 through all 4 years of college. This student's sophomore team won the Consulting Cup, and he was chosen Best Speaker. A true Renaissance man, he has double majored in business and philosophy, showing yet again how commerce and community can go hand in hand. So I hope he's here, but please stand and be recognized as one of Poets and Quant's best and brightest majors of 2026, Stefan de la Peña. I now ask Dean Silver, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Studies, to take the center of the stage. And I also invite forward Miss Eileen Casey, Career Advisor in our Personal and Professional Development Team, known as PPD. Eileen will assist Dean Silver in presenting the maroon, yellow, and white cords to those students who were in one of the scholars programs run by our PPD, or Career Advising Center. I now start by calling forward 17 members of the class who were in the Finance Scholars. Please come forward to receive your honor cord. Elisa Bartolome, Kimberly Chalenza, Flora Chan, Alex Clarkin, Sanjana Das, Brandon Eigen, Aiden Engelman, Dev Jariwala, Salome Kufwar, Aaron Lindsay, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, Rakshitha Rajasekaran, John Michele Scogliamilio, Ria Sidbate, Ronald Towell, Luis Mauricio Velasco Chirinos, Kyle Yang. Let's applaud these finance scholars. And I now call forward 8 members of the class who were marketing scholars. Please come forward. Cassandra Erin Calibo, Gloria Choi, Carolyn Hyde, Tiffany Johnson, Flora Lynn, Julianne Louie, Anushka Rao, Bella Reether. Let's give a hand to these marketing scholars. And now I call forward 14 members of the class who were digital media and technology scholars. So as I call your name, please come forward. Anvitha Abagani, Melissa Bautista, Francisco Chavez de Faria Goes, Sabrina Chu, Upama Hassan, Uk Hassonai, Alexandra Hayes, Aquilina Cachet, Delbert Meir III, Divya Narain, Nelly Podakshik, Josephine Reinhardson, Caroline Schlaudenhoffen, and Kailash Shah. We now call forward Dean Brian Dunn, Assistant Dean for Honors Opportunities and Director of Advising at Rose Hill. Dean Dunn will assist Dean Silver in awarding medals to the students in the Global Business Honors Program, the Ignite Scholars Program, and other members of the class who have successfully completed an honors thesis paper. As we call each student forward, I will also read the title of their thesis paper or final project. From Ignite Scholars Program, we call forward these 6 students. Flora Chan and Anishka Singh, who worked collaboratively on their project, Purple Wallet, with the advisor, Rabia Qari. Nicholas Go, whose project was Revamp PH, advisor, Keely Stevenson. And Michael Hawa, whose project Classrooms to Careers, with advisor Nicole Carter. Paula Rodriguez, project Second Bite Solutions, with advisor Cole Riley. Ava Stanzo, project is Prohibition Perfumes, advisor Beth Stockley Kennedy. And Justin Tan, whose project Bungalow, working along with Dante Ayers of Rose Hill, and advisor Priyanka Rao. Three members of the class of 2026 also successfully completed an honors thesis paper. Elisa Bartolemi, predicting intraday SPY returns following FOMC announcements, with advisor Andrei Ermolov. And this thesis was runner-up for the Pat Ramsey Award. Luis Lopez Jr., the impact of gross profit margin on inventory turnover, with advisor James McCann. This thesis was also a runner-up for the Pat Ramsey Award. Rakshitha Rajasekaran, case study, Volkswagen Dieselgate emissions scandal, with advisor Human Estelami. And from the Global Business Honors Program, we call forward 7 students. Asim Adhikari, Global Reach, Local Fans, How English Premier League Clubs Build American Fan Loyalty, advisor Shihan. Sanhana Das, Evaluating the Role of ESG and M&A Valuation and Corporate Strategy, advisor Shrish Chatterjee. Salome Kafour, The Critical Role of Early Insight Diversity Programs in Wealth Management, advisor Kevin Jackson. Julianne Louis, Stuck in Dirty Air, a proposed framework to benchmark sustainability for Formula One teams, advisor Ergem Tahumsa. Noah Sequeiros, Quantifying Environmental Risks Impact on Stock Returns, advisor Irish Schneider. Sydney Yu, the relationship between retail apparel, stock returns, and influencer marketing, advisor Lynn Tong. Recognize anyone? I now ask Dean Marissa Villani, Senior Assistant Dean for Undergrad Studies, to come forward to assist Dean Silver. We now wish to recognize 10 members of the senior class who have, for most of their 4 years at Fordham, served as members of the Dean's Council at Lincoln Center. The Dean's Council assists the school in continually evaluating the academic program in the effort to make the school ever more effective in its goals. The council also represents the school to prospective students while helping to create opportunities for current students to connect, socialize, and build meaningful networks. Would these 10 seniors please come forward as I call your name? Zahang Tsai, Olivia Darvish, Stefan De La Pena, Ella DeTraglia, Aiden Engelman, Isabella Espinosa, Mei Tu Ka, Salome Kuffour, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, Rakshitha Rajasekaran. We'll move to the green and gold cords. The Majas Award is given to students for their outstanding academic achievement in each of the major areas of study, who have also demonstrated exceptional positive impact as members of the Gabelli School community. Would Professor Dan Groner, faculty advisor for our major in digital media and technology, please join Dean Silver. These are the winners in the media management area: Caroline Caruso, Sabrina Chu, Upama Hassan, Kaya Kimball, Caroline Schlaudenhoffen, and Kailash Shah. And these 10 are winners of the Majas Award in the information technology area: Melissa Bautista, Uk Hassanai, Alexandra Hayes, Aquilina Cachet, Delbert Mir III, Divya Narain, Nelly Podakshik, Josephine Reinhardston, Zail Sension, Anna Simonson. Oh, these are the teal and silver. Hassanai. I said it 3 different ways.
But you got it correct.
I'm sorry. I now ask Professor Tim Malafite, faculty advisor for marketing, to please join Dean Silver to award the orange cords to the Majas winners in marketing. And there are 7. Isabella Espinosa, Emma Foley, Caroline Hyde, Tiffany Johnson, Mei Tu Ka, Bella Rather, Ariana Rodriguez. And would Professor McCann please come forward to assist Dean Silver in awarding the Modulus Awards in Finance? There are 28. Elisa, the maroon and white. Elisa Bartolini, Alice Castro Oliveri Rebello Fioriti, Flora Chan, Alex Clarkin, Sanyana Das, Stefan De La Pena, Ella DiTraglia, Aiden Engelman, Catherine G., Aaron Lindsay, Luis Lopez Jr., Carter Mastovich, Alex Nam, Joseph Papin, Giancarlo Perini Maddalena, Rakshitha Rajasekaran, John Michele Scogliamilio, Noah Sequeiros, Rhea Sibate, Nishka Singh, David Skinner, Ava Stanzo, Zoel Stepankovsky, Justin Tan, Ronald Towell, Rowan Tim, Kyle Yang, Sydney Yu. Let's give them all a hand. The Peer Appreciation Award is given to students for their generosity and service to the Gabelli school community and for demonstrated leadership in accordance with Fordham's Jesuit values. To these members of the class of 26 who have distinguished themselves as women and men for others, please come forward. Michael Blonsky, Kevin Jackson, Layla Lynn, Barbara Naranjo, Luca Pozzi, Paula Rodriguez, Ruana Sheik, Matthew Wilson. We now turn just briefly away from the class of 2026 themselves and take a moment to recognize a faculty member identified by many of the students as exhibiting the Jesuit value of cora personalis. In their work, they have shown our students great care for the entire person and have assisted students to develop professionally and personally. This award is based on the voting of students who from year to year tell us about faculty members who they will remember not just for what they taught in the classroom, but for who they are as a person and for how they cared for the students both in and out of the classroom. The Cora Personalis Award in 2026 goes to Professor Timothy Malafite, Clinical Professor of Marketing. Before we conclude with our last three awards, we would like to take a moment for some logistical details. After we conclude this ceremony, please feel free to enjoy some refreshments and mingle just outside this McNally Amphitheater in Platt Court. Perhaps take a photo near any of the flags that may hold particular meaning for your family. At 5 p.m., there will be a baccalaureate mass at the Church of St. Paul across 60th Street. After Mass, there is a family reception at 6:15 on the second floor of the law school building. 3 free tickets were available to each graduate as part of the Senior Week events, and additional tickets were available for $15 while supplies last. I hope many of you plan to attend. Now we return again to our graduates. There is one graduating senior here who will not be able to join us tomorrow, and so we wanted to allow his family to see him cross the stage and receive his diploma a few hours before it is officially conferred. And so as a quick preview of what you'll all see tomorrow, I call forward Ronald Towell, graduating cum laude. You have all accomplished so much and deserve all of the many congratulatory wishes you're hearing these days from your family, friends, teachers, and advisors. Your perseverance and hard work, your innovation and adaptability are traits which will serve you well in the years ahead. We conclude now with 3 final awards. Our Global Citizen Award is given to either an international student who has become immersed in a positive way in our American culture, or to an American student who has shown interest in and respect for other cultures. These students have demonstrated a desire and ability to build bridges of acceptance and understanding across cultures. This year, we present 2 Global Citizens Awards. First, an international student. It's always impressive to me when someone comes to do college at Fordham for whom English is not their first language. How much more impressive when such a student manages in just 4 years to finish a double major, one in business and in an interdisciplinary major of math and economics. And even more impressive, this student has a perfect 4.0 GPA. How does such a student manage such an accomplishment? Well, here's just one glimpse into how this student did it. Frequently, though not every day, I arrived to my office by 8 a.m., or a bit earlier. And almost every day over the past 4 years when I did arrive that early, as I crossed that bridgeway that looks down on the large library study area, I would spot this one person, usually the only person, already in the library, intently reading a book or working on her laptop computer. She hails from France, and she is an example of the kind of industriousness and productivity we pride ourselves in the USA. And so we applaud and anoint as a global citizen, Elisa Bartolemi. The other winner of this award is an American of whom you have already heard a good deal today. He spent a semester at Fordham in London and another in Tokyo, Japan, and yet in his other 3 years, he managed to have such an impact on our community at Fordham and in the greater New York area that he was nominated and named one of Poets and Quant's best and brightest. Now he is also hailed as a global citizen, Stefan de la Peña. The Dean's Award for Excellence recognizes a student who has demonstrated commitment to the Fordham community and exemplifies the spirit of leadership called forth in a Jesuit education. The class of 2026 has a lot of great leaders in it. This was demonstrated by the fact that so many members of the class were nominated for senior leadership awards. And so it is not surprising, perhaps, that we will now recognize 2 winners this year of the Dean's Award for Excellence. They are distinct individuals, of course, but they do share some important qualities. Both are bright, both are hardworking, both are gregarious, though I would describe one as perhaps a bit more serious, while the other might be described as a bit more lighthearted. Both are local boys. One hails from Brooklyn, the other from Jersey. And if not from identical backgrounds, both could be said to be from honest, hardworking stock, with parents who today have every reason to be proud of what their own hard work has helped their sons to accomplish at Fordham. Both of our winners have studied finance. Both have secured employment for next year with leading financial firms. One finished an honors thesis. The other earned his way into the coveted 2-semester course, which is called the Student Managed Investment Fund, because the students actually manage $2 million of Fordham's endowment. The Dean's Award for Excellence in 2026 goes to Luis Lopez Jr. and Kyle Yang. You're the right party. I now invite forward Fran Jankowski from University Alumni Relations to help present what we call the Alumni Chair Award, so named because the award is a captain's chair, embossed with the Fordham seal and the name of the awardee.
Good afternoon. The Alumni Chair is presented to a senior who inspires their peers, who achieves excellence in intellectual and extracurricular endeavors, and who makes contributions that will outlast one's time as an undergraduate. Above all, the award is presented to an individual who embodies the Jesuit tenets of cura personalis and magis, as well as the commitment to serve as a ram for and with others. But it does not stop at commencement. The award, this captain's chair, is a symbol of leadership, and we challenge the recipient to continue to do more, to take up a leadership role in the alumni community as a member of our Young Alumni Committee or in a regional or affinity chapter near where they land next, to serve as a mentor to current Fordham students, and above all, to be a servant leader among their peers, a model of unwavering devotion and service to alma mater Fordham.
This year's winner is a shining example of just that, academically very strong in the top 10% of the class. This student engaged in various clubs and activities, always taking advantage of the many opportunities Fordham offers, such as a semester of study at Fordham's London campus, after which this student returned to New York to take on one of the most unique roles of anyone at Fordham, and to do so flawlessly.
In consultation with the Dean and on behalf of the Fordham University Alumni Association and the worldwide community of more than 200,000 living Fordham alumni, I commend and congratulate this year's recipient of the Gabelli Lincoln Center Alumni Chair Award, the inaugural CEO of Saxby's, Aiden Engelman.
Oh, I get to sit.
Once again, congratulations to all of you who received an award or were recognized today, and to all members of the class of 2026. This concludes our award ceremony. Thank you.